So opponent is going first. We're able to Shanna on turn 3, but that's about it. Oh man. This is unfortunately, man, we're on the draw, so we get to see an extra card. This is kind of tough, man. Kind of tough. Mulligan. Okay, better. We'll keep this, and we will tuck a... Are we really gonna play this on 2? Yeah, I think we are, so let's go this way. It just... Oh, man, I know that hand is kind of what we wanted to do, but it just... so gross. So gross. Nice. Still get a 2-drop out of it, so I like it. Get to stay on curve, so that works. Could have been worse. Let's go here with the, they both have disturbed, I guess. Nice. We do have to be careful for the meat hook. Man, alright, alright. Opponent is on the discard plan. Wait, oh, they paid full price for it. Ooh, nice. We got a dodge. We got a pass here. So, interesting. Do we take the window here, right? Do we take the window and play Shanna, or do we wait until we get our land? They've been heavy discard. I'm gonna play Shanna. I'm gonna play Shanna. They're on the very heavy discard plan, it looks like, right? They haven't done anything up until that point, so I think we're pretty safe here. And now we have the safekeeping. They do know about it, but we're gonna be able to gain some life here, right? Put some pressure under Soren. So I think things are looking pretty good. If they minus, either way, Soren's going down. So I think they have to plus. It was actually a bad turn for them to play Soren. They're going to plus. And yeah, so we're just going to take down Soren. And I think we're just going to draw 2 cards. I don't really see the need of like pushing it too far here, right? So let's do that. So they're digging, right? They got Shieldred. So that is a thing for sure. So definitely want to capitalize on drawing our cards while we can. And yeah, I think we still just draw 2 cards. I think we still draw 2. If they meat hook, they meat hook. I guess safekeeping doesn't protect us against that. But I like protecting against spot removal, right? So let's just draw 2. Excellent, excellent. We got Sarah's Paragon to get it back. So let's see what they end up doing here. They dread. Dread for 1. So we could protect the Shanna. Right? Yep. I guess I forced them to make a play here. I think I forced them to make a play. I mean, there's nothing we can really do, right? We can proactively safekeeping, but if they don't, or if they already have the removal... Okay, cool, cool. So that is a little awkward. We have no really solid plays right now. So I guess we can go here. And then here. Draw 1, gain 1, I guess. A little on the unfortunate side. We will take it, though. Trying to find an answer here for our Shieldred. I think we can draw enough life where we're not too worried about the actual Shieldred trigger. Let's see. We'll let Denick go down here.
Suspicious is going on. You won't be outsmarting me.
Discard's nice. So let's see here. If we Overseer, we get to draw quite a bit. Denick is the cheapest thing to allow us to draw more. But we also have one in play. So let's just pitch the Denick. They pitch the other. So this is going to be close. I think if we can draw one of our removal spells, we're going to be sitting pretty here. In all honesty. So let's go here. And we'll gain a life, draw some cards. There we go. Okay, that is a good threat. No reason to attack. Pass the turn, gain 2 more. This is freaking awesome. Yes. We're doing it against mono black. And there we go. All right, cool, cool. We're good. Keep the land, pitch to Lily. Kill the Shieldred. And I think it's time to go ham here.
Of your secrets.
I think we're looking pretty good, my friends. Looking pretty good. Wait, how did that work? How did that work? That wasn't supposed to work, was it? It's spells and abilities, right? Target can't be the target. Oh, I guess because it's in there already is why it triggers that way. Okay, fair enough. Oh man, we could have done it so we didn't lose a life. Oh god. Absence. All right. Now let's see here. What's the best thing we can do? I guess we could just hit her for 1, which is unfortunate. We can gain 1, draw 1. Right, so let's target her. And take action, gain. Yes, oh, this feels good, guys. This is feeling really good. Really good. We're going to hold the Emperor next turn to be able to kill one of the two. Make us discard, we get rid of the beach. Interesting, interesting.
I've always hated crowds.
I'm going to sack a veteran here. And my reason behind that is that Denick may be, they have an artifact, they could be running the soul transfer, right? So I think it's valuable that and that's fine. We're going to gain life, we're not worried about. So this is going to be the board wipe here, it looks like. If it is a little bit troublesome, right? Because we don't have... Okay, they're drawing, so no meat hook. We are in a race against the meat hook for sure. Let's see what they're doing here, what their follow-up play is. Follow. Interesting. Infernal Grasp. It's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. Though we can get her back this turn. So let's let that happen. Right? And let's go... Let's see. So keep that to discard. Go here. I could just kill that. I don't know if that's tempting or not. I kind of like having Danica. Or, Sean. Oh, we can't target her as long as we have the Denick. Okay. Fair. Fair play. So, let's... 2 here. 1 here. Get her off the board, right? And then... 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a little bit of a nombo, but I think I'm kind of okay with it, in all honesty. Let's go ahead and summon the veteran. I think that's pretty safe, right? Gain some life back and then hold what we got. Actually, it should have been... No, we couldn't Denick and leave up Wandering Emperor. Okay, that resolves. And we'll let Denick drop here. Let's see if our opponent gets enough to attack. I mean, they are refilling their hand. Don't get me wrong. Excellent. Excellent. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Everything is coming up Millhouse. I love it. Feels good, man. Feels real good. Feels real good. All right. Plus here. Let's go to combat. Boom. Boom, boom. And play Paragon. They're leaving 2 up. Can we cast? We can. Here. And let's play Shanna. Thanks. And we're going to hold land a discard. Unfortunately, we can't take that action, but that's alright. Let's see if they wipe the board. Meat hook for 5. Fair. They were waiting for it. That's perfectly fine. Triggers. Alright. Let's see here. So, flashback Denick. Play this dude and plus here. And then we can Could cycle. Could also just play the other veteran. Leave these cards in hand, right? Let's do that. Let's play the other veteran here. Right? Keeps our life total high. Puts pressure on the opponent. If they got another meat hook, they got another meat hook. They played it pretty well. And maybe there was an argument to sandbag that combo. Well, there goes the other Dennick. But we can apply quite a bit of pressure to the opponent here. The meat hook is going to be a little bit of an issue. Block here. Get that back and try to win in the air, I guess. We do get to investigate, so we get to draw. So that puts us plus up. Like, this is one heck of a game. This is one heck of a game. If we plus here, we can minus to protect and force both things to go at her. We can discard a land. So hit them for 4, hit them for 5, right? That is interesting. And also bring back the veteran. That is very interesting. Let's bring back the veteran so it doesn't get eaten by trespasser. And let's start dealing some damage to them, actually. And we may be able to surprise them. Right? I like this quite a bit. This puts them very much on the back foot. Right? Now they have to play both cards to attack Wandering Emperor. They can eat something, invoke. It's a little frustrating. A little frustrating. Alright, we'll let that happen. So here and here, so we keep as much power on the board. And if our opponent plays incorrectly, we might actually be able to... Oh man, sound bug. Unfortunate. They can't underdog us, so that's good. They're attacking us, so they go up. That resolves. So now I'm halfway tempted to Emperor. If we Emperor ++, we kill them. Can also just exile that. Man, that is interesting, right? The question is if they have a pause. Like, do we go for the safer route and just kill that? Or do we go for the value play and try to get lethal? They're leaving up mana and they have stuff. I think we're going to go for the safe play. Yeah, see, they have a pause. They have a pause, so I feel like we made the right play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll pitch the land we can't cycle. We'll pitch the plains here. Yeah, I definitely think we had a chance at lethal, but I think it's correct to not go for it. Oh, so close. So close, my friends. Let's draw. Oh, man. All right. I still think it was correct. I think it was correct. I stand by my decision. We have a land to discard, and we can cycle this back. So let's hold. If we cycled first, we could have drawn a King Darien. So maybe we should have. Okay, Junji doesn't do it. Good game, opponent. Infernal Grasp. They kill that. And yes! Oh, that felt good. It felt real good. Greetings, Knights and Puntawans, and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I, Jedi, struggle more playing Magic, so hopefully you don't have to. Let me just say, we have one of the most fun decks I have ever made up on the menu today, and we are playing some Bant Life Gain, my friends. It's kind of like a Bant mid-range deck, revolving around Shanna the Purifying Blade. Essentially, she is a 3/3 with lifelink that allows at the end of our turn, we can pay X and draw X cards, where X is equal to or less than the number of life we have gained that turn. She has lifelink, so the purpose of this deck, we are essentially running a bunch of ways of gaining life, both incrementally with things like Lunarch Veteran and Inspiring Overseer, as well as more consistent and larger scale, including Shanna herself. Denick has lifelink, Intrepid Adversary has lifelink, and then Glorious Sunrise giving us a +3 health if we need to, and Elspeth giving things lifelink while buffing them up, and Wandering Emperor. We have a little bit of protection with Tamiyo's Safekeeping to keep things like Shanna alive, and then a Sarah Paragon for the recursion to be able to bring things like Shanna back, as well as our Overseers and our Intrepid Adversaries, and really get a ton of value out of the deck. I think Glorious Sunrise is a good inclusion here. It's just really flexible and allows us to bridge the gap from the mid to the late game. And we're running a Borrowed Time and Faithful Absence as our interaction, as well as Wandering Emperor, obviously. But you'll see in some of the games we had a Darius King on King Darius in the deck in this slot, and I wasn't very impressed with it. So halfway through the games, we ended up moving it and experimenting with a Borrowed Time and a Voice of the Blessed. Borrowed Time being extra removal we can pick off with Elspeth, and Voice of the Blessed just kind of plan B for, or C rather, with all our incremental life gain. But that is the deck. I'll tell you what, you can draw a preposterous number of cards with this deck and have a ton of fun while you're doing it, which is freaking awesome. I had a blast playing this deck. I think it's got some legitimacy, my friends. This deck has some legs. It could be fine-tuned just a scotch, and we'll hear more about that at my After Actions review at the end of the video. But first, a shout out for this video goes out to Max Shagaiko. Max, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting me and the channel. That means a lot. I really do appreciate you. And yeah, this life gain equals card draw deck is for you, my friend. Enjoy, guys. It's a pretty reactive hand, not gonna lie. I think this is one of these hands where, but this is our plan B, so let's give it a shot, right? Drop the Intrepid Adversary on 2, see if it goes the distance with Faithful Absence and Wandering Emperor backup. We could draw a card off of it with a Sunrise. Let's keep it. Let's see what we can do here. This is gonna be interesting, though. I definitely don't think this is like a super easy hand. And it could be an argument to mulligan, but you know, it's funny because we're running only 6 tapped lands, and yet I really feel like we draw them quite often. I'm starting to like really reconsider going even down to 4, and then the question is if we keep the cycle or not, right? All right, let's go Interpret Adversary here and see if there's a pause. There is. Consider Fading Hope. Let's find out. They're eyeballing it. It is a Fading Hope. All right, fair enough. I'm good with that. So let's see if they leave up the Essence Scouter. Regardless, I think we just jam. So we are going to play... Man, this is interesting, right? If they leave up the Essence Scatter... Actually, they haven't been... I've been seeing a lot of Syncopates. So I wonder if we play around the Syncopate here, right? Is it feasible for us to play around the Syncopate? I think I'm going to gain a life, and we're going to play around it. We're going to wait on the Interpret Adversary here and just hold. We're just going to hold. They still have a play. So Lightning Strike can go face. So that seems reasonable. We have to keep that in mind when we Wandering Emperor, right? So Wandering Emperor next turn is going to be a little interesting. Untapped land is sweet. I would have loved to be able to Sunrise. So let's see if we leave up the Emperor here. We could also... So what happens, right? If we Interpret Adversary... Intrepid... Right, play it, we go to put a counter on it, they kill it, right? We can also play it, not put a counter on it, and leave up Absence. And then subsequent turn, we play Sunrise, nothing happens, right? If we don't, at the end of turn, we drop Emperor, and then we plus for 0, then play Sunrise. Man, it's a little interesting, right? I think if we minus, we get a 2/2, but then they bolt our Emperor. I think we still just let them make a play, unfortunately. Not thrilled about that. Right? I guess it's still a 2-for-1, right? let's see. Let's see what they end up doing here. We can keep plussing.
Must contend with me.
Yeah, I guess we just keep plussing the play around the lightning strike, right? I think so. I think we just keep plussing and play around the lightning strike, and then that way we don't lose anything. If they want to like lightning strike plus play with fire, then it's still 2 for 1. Paragon. Paragon is interesting. Paragon is very interesting. So let's play our land, play around. Well, they syncopate, this syncopate. This can start gaining us some life. Do we play the card that they know about, right? Let's play the card that they know about. Let's do that. Let's play the card they know about. We'll put a pay to put a counter on it. Now they lightning strike it. Am I just being too conservative here? Did I misread? Okay, okay, there it is. Cool, that's fine. See, so here's the thing, right? If we draw a land now, we're able to go Sarah Paragon plus get adversary back. So I definitely like our position, right? And depending what they have in hand, we may be able to scrutiny. Okay, that's a good sign for us. Oh, excellent, excellent. So Paragon and play this, and then let's diversify our threats. We can get it for a lot of damage as well if we just minus, right? If we minus, then next turn we can do a lot. They can also wipe the board. Let's play around them having a board wipe here, and let's go Paragon or adversary, right? Let's go Paragon. We're putting all our eggs in one basket, but the thing is, if they're running the dragon board wipe, right, this gives us the opportunity where if we just keep plussing Emperor, we have a chance of out-racing them. And maybe I was a little too conservative. Scrutiny. So they're just drawing. All right, so are we going to play Sunrise and draw a card? Okay, they could play with Fire. Fading Hope. Okay, fair. Fair enough. All right, I think we start drawing here.
How we greet our enemies.
Yeah, let's just draw here. Nice, there we go. So we can have a pretty good turn next turn, right? We can go Greeters into Denick, leave up Faithful Labs. So this is a... Okay, I was going to say it was a bombardment deck, but it may not be. So we have... Oh, sorry, my bad. Big score. Man, this actually does feel like a bombardment deck. So that explains it. Maybe I was still a little too conservative. Let's start off with Absence. Clean that up, right? We have a Ganjo. They're going to negate. Okay, that resolves. So, do we Absence again is my question versus the Ganjo, right? That is interesting. Let's plus an attack and see what they do.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Let's draw another card. All right, so let's attack. We could use the ramp. Okay, they're gonna take it. So I really want that dead. So we're gonna pop this now. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, and then let's play a Ganjo and Overseer because that gives us 2 creatures and we gain life and draw a card. So plan B is going... actually, you know what? Huh. Does Denick shut off bombardment? That is a very interesting question. Does Denick shut off bombardment? Super cool. Like what the opponent's doing. I'm really wondering if it does or not. Another land. Alright, so let's plus here. And then go to combat. And we will +1 the team. Right? Fair enough. Lightning Strike is respectable. Alright. Let's get in there. And then Denick. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, let's I think it's fine to tap out here. And then treasure +1/+1. Let's go treasure. Cool. Cool. And gain a life. Man, this is ridiculous. Like, we could hold it, but man, this is interesting. This is very interesting. I'm very much slow rolling it. Now, if we lose our Overseers, we can play Paragon, get Overseer back, right? So they can play another Jhin. Another Jhin. Okay, so I think we're safe from a board wipe here. We are safe from a board wipe. So plus here and swing. Put a counter here, plus I guess we can play Paragon to see if they have a pause. Play Paragon. Okay, they have a pause. Identified. And maybe that's what they were waiting on. Devious cover up. Okay. So plus here and then swing. We could draw a card, but if we plus, can we kill them? We cannot. Swing here. They have to block 1. And they can't quite kill us on the crackback, right? So I'm starting to think I should start minusing. If we plus here, then we do kill them? No, we don't. Then they have 3 good blocks. So plus here. They have another, or is it cracking the clue?
Strike fast and strike hard.
Here, and let's +1 the team. They block 2 here. They go to, so we just go like this. And then they have to block at least 1, right? This is close to scary. They block 2. Okay. So we are going to lose Emperor. And play a land, send it back. They get to draw. 1 Jhin is not going to kill us though, right? And then they come with some sweet like double damage combo or whatever. This is pretty ridiculous. This is awesome. What an interesting game. Super interesting game. All right, big score. I really hope they play Bombardment because I want to see if Denick shuts that off or not, right? I feel like it does. Bombardment targets, right? Or does it just say exile a card? They're gaining some life. Interesting. Interesting.
Training for this.
Let's see what their follow-up play is. Okay. Land's not what we wanted to see there. And unfortunately, that also means we don't get to draw. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do. That's right. He comes back as a 3 on this side. Nice. Nice. Aww, sad face. Nicely done. Nicely done. They bottom. Replay Denick. And play a land. Oh man, this has been a game. Not gonna lie. Our opponent has 38 cards to our... Wow, really? Have we kept up with them? It's been interesting. Okay, so they obviously have a follow-up play, right? 1 card left in hand. Let's go here so we can draw a card. Pause. Go to combat. We're gonna draw. Lunar Veteran. Get in there. They let it happen. Excellent. We're gonna play Veteran so we have a blocker. Right? These both come back to us so we don't mind. And we're gonna draw. Draw 2. Yes. Oh, this deck is preposterous. This deck is preposterous. We have the Endure, the Boseiju to stop the bombardment. So they're gonna big score. Roger that. 16. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be very close. Our life gain has like saved us here. Super neat. 17. Can you do some more, my friend? Can you do some more? Okay. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. And this is none. Okay. So let's see if they got the board white. We were correct to play around it. So let's see. They drew cards. Oh. Oh, yes. Alright. We are going to... Let's do some math for a second. Stand by. So if we +1, then that means that they need 2 spells to survive this. Right? If we +1/+1, because then 2 of these are lethal. If we... Any 2 are lethal. If we draw a card, then they just have to bounce 1 of these to not be lethal. So I think we present lethal here. They have a pause, not surprising. And I think we're going to kill the Jin in response to their spell, right? They're going to phase out all of them, and they didn't target their own. So I think now we take the opportunity to stop their Jin. Our guys will get phased out. Roger that. And I'm going to let them draw here. I'm going to let them draw. I don't think we're punished. That was a good card. I did not expect them to have that. So we wouldn't have drawn a card either way because it's upon resolution, I believe. So they're going to draw some more. Respect. 30 cards. Man, I feel like they've drawn more than that. I really have. So this is close. We're at 30-something. Our opponent did some serious damage to us. So they're back up to a half grip. Yeah, I think now we're not with our back against the wall, right? Burn down the house. Okay, they make devils. Okay. Our turn. Interesting, interesting. So go to combat. Here. Attack. Let's see how they block. Yes! Oh, that was so rewarding. This deck is awesome. Alrighty. Yeah, this is kind of what we want to be doing, right? 1, then 2, and then 3 with some backup, right? I kind of like this. I like where this is at. Let's keep it. Let's see if we have another turn 3 play we could do instead of Shanna to potentially leave up safekeeping for Shanna. The question is if it's worth getting down on 1, right? And, well, shoot, we may have to end up killing that. This is interesting. Yeah, I guess we start with the Cove because now I may want the Iganjo as a removal spell is the interesting thing here. So this may be good for us. The Rakdos deck, I haven't played it. This is the first time we play against Rakdos. But I'm under the impression that like we have a good chance of gaining more life than the damage they can do by pinging us, right? The dangerous part is definitely the meat hook coming down because it does wipe our board, but I don't know. I think we can make a little something happen. Double safekeeping makes me really want to. Yeah, why not save our guy? Now they also can't attack with the sleeper, so it saves us a little bit of damage. I like that. Interesting. Sure, we'll block. I guess they forgot about the indestructible. I still want to play it safe. Like, I really want a Datica here. Or Shanna, I'm sorry. But with the safekeeping in hand, I don't think we're punished. I just don't. So let's get in there. It does deny us some card draw, right? Trespasser. Okay. Does that shut that off? Oh, wow. It does. Oh, man. Dinnick is freaking awesome. Yep. Safekeeping Dinnick. Like, why not, right? They got one card left in hand. They can go digging, but now I feel a lot better. So definitely glad. Well, I mean, granted. Oh, and we hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Yeah. All right, let's go. And we get to draw. Feels good, man. See? Everything coming up Millhouse, my friends. Everything coming up Millhouse. We will take that action. We'll draw a card. Feeling good. Feeling good. Oh, yes. So now, let's see. Play Elspeth, potentially. Wandering Emperor is an option. All right, board wipe a coming, I guess. Yeah, well, we can't protect against the board wipe, unfortunately. So what do? Try to get Trespasser off the board. Let the Harvester kind of get through. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that changes things. I think we still block here and not let them eat our graveyard. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think that's correct. And so now we can draw more cards, which is super sweet, honestly. I think we do. Play a dude. Let's go to combat. Right? And then we could still play a dude. And then this goes up to 4, but we get to draw. Oh, man. This feels freaking sweet. Oh, yes. Ooh. Ooh. Just dirty. Sturdy. So, okay, cool. We've gotten four cards off of Shanna. So now even if they wipe it, like, I feel pretty good about life. Yeah, we'll take it. We're at 26. Let's see if this is the board wipe for the Meathook for 3. It is. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, opponent. So, let's see what we're doing here. Gala Greeters. So, let's go here. Let's go Greeters, right? And then let's go Overseer. This will trigger, and let's get our treasure. Gain life, draw a card. See, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we have the opportunity of doing some shenanigans here. And maybe I was being too conservative, right? Let's see. So
enough with the mysteries.
If they plus...
For answers.
Huh. Interesting.
Off you go.
Interesting. 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 So let's lose the Overseer. Right? Lose the Overseer. Play that 1, 2, 3. Cool. Here, check for pause. No pause. So let's get another treasure. Go to combat. Kill Lily. Get in there. And let's get Shanna back. We don't gain any life, or we don't draw any cards this turn, but our opponent's still top decking. And let's put a counter on Greeters. And now we start to draw a minimum of 2 cards a turn. This feels pretty good. We can draw another 3. We can play Elspeth and just go ham on here. Man, this is feeling pretty good. Trespasser. Ouch. A little painful. Little painful. Not the worst, though. We are going to swing with everything. So, bye-bye, Veteran. We still get to play something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the treasure. So let's go... No, I want to draw. So let's just attack. What do you want to do, opponent? They're probably going to block Shanna. So then we get 3 cards off of this exchange. Feels pretty good. If they don't block, right? Which I can't imagine them not blocking here. Oh, excellent. They even let us draw more. Let's go here. Plus here. First strike. Boom. Yes. Love it. Love it. And let's get in there. And I think now we just play another and draw 2. So we get some value off of Paragon. Can also just draw one and not let them target. I think we just still get our value off of Paragon. Make another treasure because we're going to eat one here. End the turn. Draw two. Yes, yes. Oh, is it good for you? Because it is good for me. And I feel like the opponent's close to dying here. Like, look at our grip. Look at our grip. It's full. It's a full grip, my friends. Full grip. Full grip. And boom goes the dynamite. All right. So we can go Intrepid Adversary into Shanna here with this hand. We're going first. I wish we could play Denick, but I think that's just as fine. Yeah, we're going to keep this. We're going to keep this, and yeah, I think we start off with the old Tranquil Cove, just in case we draw an untapped white or blue source. We're able to play Denick on two. That feels good to me. Let's see what our opponent's got going on here. And I think without the safekeeping in hand, I mean, we could wait on the Shanna as well to turn 4, so we can at least draw one card off of her, but we shall see. Yeah, actually, I think I want to sandbag the Beseju. Reason being is that way we can hit their anvil. I think that's going to be a big way for us to stay alive here. It's tempting, but no, I think we're just going to Shanna here. I think we're going to Shanna, and if they want to draw, they can draw. Right? This is the anvil. Okay. Fair. That actually bodes well for us. Yeah, that's fine. This goes down. We can get the card back. I don't want to miss our land drops. Yeah, let's just gain life here. And draw cards. Like, that feels great to me. Yeah.
I'm not interested in dying today.
Let's play around them having another one. That was a pretty aggressive one. So let's do this. I think drawing 2 is still fine. I think it's still fine, right? And now we get to Elspeth and start plussing to stay ahead of the meat hook. I kind of like that. Boom. Okay, look at the brain on Jedi. Oh, man. Jedi. This is a brain on this man. Every once in a while, man. Every once in a while, the Jedi knows what he's talking about. Not very often, but every once in a while. Get in there. So we can play, still draw a land, right? But then they have the opportunity to meat hook. We could play Elspeth. We don't get to draw a card. I definitely want to draw a card. So we can go... I guess if we go... No, it still dies. So if we go Denick, draw a card, we at least get to replace it. And we have Paragon to get it back. It's kind of iffy, right? Like, this is close. This is very close, what we do. How critical is it to play around the meat hook? We can also Emperor plus or Emperor minus. So that's kind of tempting as well. So we have the ability to play around both another Liliana as well as another meat hook, right? Let's do that. I think that is the better play, because either way we get to play. Let's draw one. I mean, we're telegraphing, right? We are 100% telegraphing, but I think it is correct. I think it's correct here. Oh, this is busted.
Consider yourself fortunate, after.
This is like kind of borderline abusive, isn't it?
Serve me well.
All right, pass. We can Emperor. All right, so let's go Emperor and minus. Emperor minus. And then we can plus and attack. So many decisions here. So many decisions. They're going to crew that, right? Do we have any way? We can also just play this, which is kind of preposterous. Put a counter on it. This only if this was an untapped land, that would have been freaking sick. So many decisions, man. This deck is freaking awesome. Love it. All right, let's go plus here. Right?
I have got new moves to
Play Denick. We can give it vigilance. Right? We can give it vigilance. We can attack Soren. See what they do here. We can draw up to 4 cards, which is just absolutely preposterous. Alright, they're gonna block there. So let's kill Soren.
Follow in darkness.
And then draw 3? Yeah, it seems alright. Seems alright, my friends. Oh my gosh, this deck is freaking awesome. Thank you, Shanna. Alright, are they going to meat hook us for 4 here? They can. The opportunity is there. Voltage Surge. Not killing the Shanna. Ah, okay. Got it. Got it. Nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go here. And Paragon and get Shanna back. Seems reasonable. All right. Oh, all right. You got the meat hook? They do not. They do not have the meat hook, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna draw. Oh, man, this feels glorious. Feels glorious. Play them 1, 2, 3. Autopay. Autopay. And then draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You really want to do that, but I think we declined the last one. We already played a land. Go to combat. Attack you for 10. They take it like a champion. Holy cow. End the turn. Draw 2. We could draw 1 in case we draw our thing. All right, and let's pitch the Cove. We could pitch one of our creatures, but I want to keep our hand like full, right? They discard, they draw. I wonder if that was a spot to play Elspeth. I don't think so, because right, we're getting like pseudo card advantage off of Paragon by playing things from our graveyard. I think that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, all right. I mean, technically, it could wipe the board because everything's off of Adversary right now. I think that's correct. Because depending on what our opponent plays here, they could be dead. Eat our Denic. Okay. So, they're not quite dead. Interesting, they didn't go for our Denic. So you do have a free attack if they want to. They're going to take it. Fair enough. Is there a way we can get an extra damage in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. Do we have enough white? Do we just get this? I mean, they have to pay 1. They get second artifact. So one of these may die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have double white, right? So 1, 2... 3 white, and we still have white. Okay, play Elspeth. Ah, shoot, they have it.
I'll light your way.
All right, plus here, giving her flying. Then they go to kill her. Go to attack you. What's that pause? That pause is killing me. I'm gonna go for it. Yes! Oh, yes! This deck is busted. Alright, my friends. Oh, man. So close to being great, right? Being able to play greeters on 2. We're on the draw. I think we still keep this. I think it's still a strong enough hand for us to keep. I guess we start off with the Cascade because that gives us the ability to play either Denic or Gala Greeters on 2 if we draw an untapped land source, right? Lion Slash. Cool, cool, cool. And then, of course, we draw the one card we can't play. Absolutely amazing. Fantastic. I thought I was playing smart, but clearly I was wrong. Oh, boy. So, play Dennick, right? Leave Dennick, or play Greeters. This is the interesting part. I think we definitely leave up the protection. So, it's either Dennick or Greeters. Let's go with Dennick. I like Dennick. They are able to eat it if they so choose, but like I said, I think we just leave up the protection spell. Seems relevant. Shouldered. That is going to be an issue for sure. Let's see. So, Greeters into Veteran. And token or +1. Token or +1. I guess we guarantee we drop the Elspeth, right? Because then we have the potential of -3ing her. So let's see if we can make something happen here. Nice. I like it. I like the deck. Take the 4 here. We have enough life in the deck. We're not too worried about it. Let's see. We can... Now Elspeth is a liability because of that, right? So we can also give this guy +1/+1 flying, which is pretty sweet. Let's go here. And... let's go gain... We're going to get some life back. Let's put a counter on them. Make them a little bit bigger. Make it disincentivized for our opponent to attack. Right? +1/+1 here is pretty relevant. You can start making dudes. Let's see. So flying, first strike, lifelink, and vigilance. This is going to be close. It's going to be very close. I think there's a strong chance that we double block here. No, I think we double block here. Yeah, the Lion Slash is pretty legit. I got to give them that. So whatever we block with is going down. They have the double white to eat both of our dudes. Actually, I don't think they can eat them. Let's go this way. I mean, that guy can get bigger versus Dennick can't. This is interesting. Let's go this way and see what happens. I mean, we could protect them, but I think the fact that we could just start spitting out 1/1s is pretty powerful. So let's see if they're able to target it with Dennick. I don't think they can, right? Because it says it can't be the target of spells or abilities. So... it's our turn. So... question is, are they running discard, right? So we can bring this guy back. We can plus. Like, I'm wondering if maybe the Gala Greeters were the one to keep just because we could essentially make them bigger. Right? Alright, play our land. Go here. Hey. And then I think we need to start working our way up. So let's go...
And I will.
We go +1/+1 and then like first strike or flying. I think we go first strike.
Let's do this together.
I think we go first strike and we just hold, right? Let Phantom bite the bullet here to keep our Elspeth alive. And we might not. We might actually just let Elspeth take the hit here. To be completely honest with you. And holy cow. Wow, alright. Too much value, I guess. So we're missing green. Missing green, that is an issue. We do have a turn 2 Dennick, though. I think our fixing is decent. We're on the draw, so we have 3 chances to draw a green source before we really need it. I'm going to keep this. Keep this. Start off with the old Dennick. Alright. Mono red, potentially. Or red black. Could be Gruul as well. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so mono red. Mono red. Alright, fair enough. We're already up 1. We gained a life, right? I'm halfway tempted to try to play greeters first, so they burn the kill spell on greeters, and then Dennett can like sit around the battlefield and start getting some sweet life action. So this is going to be interesting. Very interesting. This is so good. This is so good. Oh my gosh, this deck is great. I'm having an absolute delight playing this deck. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos as much as I am. Our opponent is in the tank, so I want to take the time to say thank you guys for hanging out with me today and supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. It really does. Like, you guys are awesome, man. I couldn't do it without you, so thank you guys so much. Truly. Truly. Alright, take the 2. Ooh. Oh, man, come on. Really want to hit that green source, man. A green source is gonna be freaking sweet. Let's see what they do here. There's the lightning strike. Fair. Fair enough. Alright, green. Come on. Alright, I'll take another Dennett. That works as well. Mitigate some damage here. Alright, can we get an untapped source now? Now it doesn't even have to be green because we can Wandering Emperor and start +1ing on Dennett. That feels pretty powerful. This should be a good matchup for us. This really should. Because these decks are designed to do, like, exactly 20 damage to you, right? And nice. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? Not like this, deck. Not like this. Come on. It's funny because we have so many 3s. We just needed the green source. If we play King Darian, we can immediately just start swinging with Dennett. The interesting thing is going to be whether we plus on Dennett with Emperor or we simply minus. Probably minus, kill the Devastator, then plus to start getting in some life gain. If we draw a green source off the top, I don't think we're going to play our Shanna or King. I think we really do just Emperor here. Get the Devastator off the board. One's in the tank as well again, so I guess they have some options. I mean, if they have another Devastator, I would just slam it. We haven't brewed with this card yet. Not that you really need to brew. Like, you just put it in any deck that has red, that has, and not even big mana. They're doing it for 3. It's still very solid. So, let's see. Let us see, man, if we can make something happen here. If they target... Alright, another lightning strike. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. So we're gonna take... Ooh, take 7 here. This is close. This is very close. I think we're dead regardless now. So we did draw the land. Okay. So I think we're dead. I think we unfortunately didn't get to draw the land in time. And that's gonna cost us, which is unfortunate. But we may be able to make some stuff happen. Maybe. Okay, Emperor. Keep ourselves alive, right? Minus here. Kill that. Go up to 8. Take 3. So here's the interesting thing, right? Do they have enough to plus? No. She cost 5. So if they draw a land, then they can do it, right? We need to play something with lifelink, unfortunately. So I think we have to go greeters. Oh no, it just needed to be Shanna. I messed up. I forgot we only had 1 green source. So plus, all right, good game. They got it. Yeah, I messed up. Ah, man. Oh, still. And then ironically, that was a good matchup for us. All right, this one's great. This one's great. Turn to Overseer or get Greeter into Shanna. We're on the draw, unfortunately. We'll keep it, though. Hopefully, we can make up for the mono red game. Man, I got ahead of myself, is what I did. I got too deep in the tank. I do that sometimes, and I started to plan 3 or 4 levels ahead and completely forgot the level 1 play, which was just to play Shanna plus and hope they don't draw land. Cool. We will Greeters here. And I believe we probably treasure. I think. You're a trespasser, eat our guy. That is unfortunate. But not the end of the world. Go here. Play Shanna. Play Shanna. Play a treasure. Reason being is that we want to be able to draw as many cards as possible, right? Next turn we have the opportunity now to play Beach, play Overseer. Hopefully this is a what's her face turn, a Shieldred, right? They attack us, we take the 3, then they play Shieldred. If they play Liliana, we obviously sack the Greeters. We got a treasure. Yep, we're gonna take it. No sense in blocking here. Especially when we have multiple opportunities to get rid of Trespasser. We gain so much life in this deck that we're really not worried about taking damage early. Are they really gonna sack? Oh wow. Alright. Yeah, sure. Sack a land? So the scary part here is that they could be going for a board wipe. So let's go here. I think we're actually gonna sandbag here and just draw. I think we're just gonna draw 3. So there's an argument to play. Yeah, let's just draw 3. Take action. And I feel like that's correct. Plus up the hand. Feel good about things, right? Got you. Okay, I see what they were going for. Fair. I mean, it seems reasonable, right? It seems reasonable in theory. Only if we had a Danik. Only if we had a Danik. Alright. Well, we're definitely going to kill that. And then play a land and draw... we can draw 4 cards here. That feels sweet to me. Feels absolutely sweet. Discard 2 cards, huh? So discard 2 lands. Keep our hand filled up. We don't want to put a creature in the graveyard. Target opponent may sacrifice a non-land permanent. Non-token, okay. So we could play that for sure, right? So let's go here. Play a dude. And then I guess now we put a counter, right? Since we can't sacrifice a guy anyways, we're already going to gain 4 life. Oh no, we're not. We're not. So yeah, let's just put a counter and get in more damage. I think that's fine here. Get in there and then gain 3. Take action. Oh, and we get to keep up the safekeeping. Oh, this is freaking awesome. Awesome. Do we give him a card? I don't think so. I think we just sack the veteran. If they want to play the trespasser, that's okay. Pill for us. Pill for us. 1 card left in hand. They get to draw. Sure. I think you're fine pilfering. They want to take the safekeeping, they can take it. Right? I don't feel like we're punished for it. Creature. So they're going to play the trespasser here, eat the creature. Fair enough. We have 2 targets. Play a trespass. Oh, it's nighttime? Oh, that's painful. So you get both of our creatures. That's a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer, not going to lie. They get a free block on Shanna. I don't like that. So solid play. Well played, opponent. I like it. I like it. Interesting. Interesting they took our removal. Alright. Play a land. No creature. So just go for the free attack and replenish. Let's see if they block. They do. We are going to safekeeping because we get to draw and get the... Yeah, because this is ridiculous. This deck is ridiculous. So far, our only loss has been to our mana base. Absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. And we drew another safekeeping. Oh, this deck is great. I'm loving it. Are you guys enjoying it? This deck is freaking awesome. We're going up against meta decks. It's not even like we're going up against these fringe decks that, like, you know what I mean? You may sacrifice a creature. So what they're going to do, they're going to make us do something here. They get their trespasser back. They can play trespasser. Creature. Okay. Relevant. Relevant. But we're just going to go in the air. Actually, we're just going to vigilance. My bad. So we can protect our Elspeth. Yeah, they're doing some things. Don't get me wrong. I really like their deck. I like their deck, but I think with the stuff we're doing is just so over the top of what they're doing that it's like non-compete, right? Let's play a white source to leave more mana open. Go here and
I won't let a few thugs
plus
threaten this city.
here.
Show 'em what you got.
And vigilance and strike. We're only going to gain 1 this turn, unfortunately. But, I mean, we've drawn a bunch of cards. Like, a bunch of cards. End the turn. And take action. Draw 1. Okay. They can have a card here. Yeah, we'll decline. They can get a card here. So they have a chance of drawing again. They have access to 7 mana. So yeah, because the thing is, if we sack Gala Greeters, then there's no way of protecting our Shanna from an Invoke Despair. And I think that's one of the ways they get back into this game, right? We now have enough protection. Legit. Nice. So let's see what mode they choose. Target opponent reveals their hand. Let's go ahead and destroy the Gix here. I mean, there's probably really no reason to not wait. They can't discard it, so it's either these two, right? But if they attack, they lose it. One mana, can't kill, cut down. They take the other Shanna. That's interesting. They do know about the safekeeping now, which is unfortunate. So, plus first strike and swing of both. We can just draw more cards as well, which feels absolutely amazing. Plus... kind of just want to go in the air, honestly. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Go flying. And then... play Overseer. Trigger. I think it should have been Veteran, to be completely transparent. I think it should have been Veteran, just so we draw more cards. And let's force the trade. Nah. Next turn we get to make it to where... I mean, we could have played... yeah, I guess we could have played Veteran. Derp. Alright, that's fine. I was so worried about card draw, right? I just want to keep drawing cards, and maybe I'm starting to be a little on the greedy side here. Yeah, let's draw 4 cards. Seems good, my friends. Seems good. Let's get rid of a tapped land. We can cycle this, so let's get rid of the Tranquil. And, man, I just can't... Good game. Good game. Oh, this deck is preposterous. We get to go first. And we have a curve. We have, of course, this would be a little bit better on the draw, right? Where we go 2, 3, 4, 5. Being said, I'm going to mulligan. Okay, much better. Much better. Let's keep this and let's see. Play this on 1. Question is now if it's Greeters or Veteran. Let's keep the Veteran because it's 2 cards in 1, right? I guess we go... I like getting in chip damage when we can, so let's go ahead and go Veteran. Let's go Veteran on 1, play Headquarters on 2, and then we'll go Darn on 3. And then that way, by the time Shanna comes into play, she has protection. It could be the other way around, actually. So then we can immediately draw... Well, we're going to draw a card anyway. So yeah, I think we should play slightly more defensive if we can. We'll see if our opponent leaves up Make Disappear or the same, right? Xander's Lounge showing Grixis doesn't necessarily mean that's the case. It is looking like it, though. Could also be 5-color Domain. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, let's attack first, see if there's a pause. There is. So we are going to miss a little bit of value off of Darien. Right? Just a little bit. So the question is, do we run it out there or not? And I think we do. I think we do. And if they use the counter spell... Okay, fair. So, once again, we did miss a point of damage, but... You know, there is a chance that maybe they had some other shenanigans going on. What this does for us is that it allows us to play Shanna and gain a life immediately and have protection up for her right away, right? Obviously, it doesn't protect against Meat Hook, but what are you going to do? So, untapped land off the top, please and thank you. That would be absolutely great for us. Absolutely great. don't think we've shown off King Darian on camera yet. I did a couple of games before we started recording just to flush out the deck and make sure that everything played out the way I wanted it to. So yeah, let's find out. Looks like they're eyeballing Darian. Fair enough. It is a little unfortunate. I think, hold on. You have your end step. You may pay X life. If you do, draw X cards. Okay, cool. So I believe that Shanna does not have to see the life gain. Oh, okay. Sweet, 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 sweet. Awesome. Oh, please untap land off the top. Please. This is great for us. This is great. So are they like a Grixis enchantment deck? Maybe they're just straight. No, they wouldn't be black-white. Like domain enchantments, maybe? All right, come on. Come on. Untap land. Ah, so close. That being said, I think we still just play it. Still just play it, gain the life, get in there for 4, right? And we don't get to draw a card this turn, unfortunately. But they're gonna ramp a little bit. Land comes into play tapped. And then next turn, I think we just spend all our mana and gain. We don't play the veteran here. It is less damage we're dealing to the opponent, but I really think you win games by leveraging your card advantage off of Shanna. So let's see what they got going on here. They could also play a tapped creature. Let's see if they have like a companion, maybe. I mean, we got to pass there because this is coming down as a creature, but we got, you know, two-turn leverage, right? And we got to play the Shanna without fear of like counter magic. And it's super cool. Like, they're in the tank because it's extremely difficult. So Meat Hook comes down. That is interesting, actually. That is actually quite interesting here. Because that's one of the ways you can get around King Darian is by essentially minusing, right? And then even the indestructible does not matter. Yeah, so with that being said, I think we are forcibly in a position. Man, we only get to draw 1 card here. Right? So close, so close. I need to remember to have the pause. I keep forgetting about the pause. I mean, not that it matters too much. All right, let's kill her. And then attack and gain a life. A little unfortunate, but our opponent's at 6, right? Go here, and then there is an argument to play veteran here, but once again, I want to draw cards. I think that's how we're gonna end up winning here. Ooh, this is very interesting, right? Because now we have the option of like Elspeth plus getting in there, right? Depending on what an opponent does here. Once again, they do have the ability to wipe our board if they play the Meat Hook for 3, which is a little on the scary side. So we're hoping that they don't have it here. I would really like to see them just draw a card. And then we can Elspeth plus on Shanna. We may plus on Darian. No, because that puts us... if they play land, right, then I think we just... I don't know. Actually, I think we're kind of behind the curve. Just a little bit, right? As far as to continue to plus either Shanna or King Darian to keep them ahead of the Meat Hook Massacre. This could potentially be a pretty good spot for them. And maybe they have a second one, and that's why they were okay putting the first one down. I don't know. This is close. This deck is great, man. It's so much fun. They did have the Meat Hook for 3. Fair. Yeah, there's really no way around that, unfortunately. Gosh. We didn't have the land to be able to plus him. Let's see. Sacrifice token. Creature tokens. Hexproof. Yeah, okay. So that is unfortunate. Nicely done. Nicely done. They get to go back up. I guess we could have sacked in response so they gain 1 less life. That was probably relevant. Alright, let's go. Elspeth isn't going to do anything for us here. So let's go here. Plus here. Yeah, I think we should have denied them the life game. Them being at 8 when we could start plussing is a highly different development than them being at 9. So I could have played that a little bit cleaner. A little bit cleaner. What are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do? That is my question. It's tough. So I'm starting to believe that they are just straight black white. So I'm wondering what this is, right? Like, what's the blue red for? Okay. Relevant. Exile the Phantom. That is relevant. And then they binding. Okay, yeah. Sweet. I mean, yeah, they're rocking it. They are rocking it. Well done, opponent. So now Elspeth, I guess we just play her in minus. Is going to be the play here. She just dies. Let's draw. Maybe we can hit. I mean, we still have outs here, right? Tamiya's safekeeping is something. It's not amazing, but is something. Our opponent's board is going to go wide very quickly. We are going to be able to gain life, though. So we're going to try to play all our lands. That way when we draw Paragon, we're able to get something back. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna protect it. Like, we have to at this point, unfortunately. They have a pause. Could be the clue, though. I'm hoping it's the clue. Right? That's something. So we at least get to block. Are they tapped and attacking, or does it just create it? It just creates it. So we'll block, save some life here. Still a healthy 25. We will block. They get Duder. So the question is, do we Elspeth minus or Elspeth plus, right? Here's the interesting thing. We get Elspeth plus, put Vigilance, and at least we could block the 1/1s. That puts it to where it's a hard time for the Architect to die. One card left in hand, but they get to draw. Faithful Absence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One land shy. Let's Elspeth Vigilance.
I'll light your way on these dark streets.
It's tough, right? I think it's a tough sell. Elspeth Vigilance, so she just can't get schwacked. Also protects her from an Emperor. Let's see. Let's see. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. But right now, yeah, they get to see, they get to see 2 new cards, and they don't quite have an answer right now. So I get it. The Xander's Lounges, so they're straight black-white. They just have it for the ley line of binding. Okay, so that makes me feel a little bit better as far as what we need to play around. Oh, man, I love this deck. This is maybe my favorite deck so far, honestly. This is so much fun. The lines are deep, man. Lines are deep. Cruelty, okay. Sick. Nice. So we've had the land, it would be great because we could have killed the Architect, and then Elspeth would have been healthy. At this point now, the only thing we can do with Elspeth is plus. Is it just Defender? Wait, did I read this wrong? Hold on. Prevent all combat damage to be dealt by enchanted creature, not to prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by enchanted creature. Okay. Yeah, let's block.
Well, if it's a fight you want.
Oh, man. Just really want that land. Really want that land. We can't, unfortunately, play anything from our graveyard, which is a bummer. Alright, so let's play Paragon. So sad. So sad. Plus here.
This is your fight.
And First Strike? First Strike, Lifelink, Vigilance. Does it really matter? I don't think so. Let's go with Vigilance in case, right? What a bummer, man. Just one shot. I feel like we've been like one land behind this entire time. There was an argument to maybe sandbag that until after they do the Gix, but we want to play. And this is a position where we could play Shanna back. So let's see. This is exciting. This is great. This is absolutely great. I'm trying to think of where we could have played this game a little different. And I'm not sure. I think our opponent just played it really well. Honestly, I really do. Let's see, 42 to 44. So they've only drawn 3 cards, counting this one more than us, right? We did get rid of the Shieldred. We don't have enchantment removal, and to be honest, we really don't want either of these guys back. So they're down to 3. So what this is has to be a good answer to the board, right? Luckily, we can block to where Elspeth doesn't die, so we don't need to, like, use our absence and force the issue from the opponent. Like, then they can meet up afterwards. They are in a position where they have to do something, right? I wonder if we should have given it first strike so then it doesn't minus here, right? It's actually extremely interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh. Did they hit the land? Is it worth us playing around the meat hook? That is really tempting. If we play around the meat hook, I feel like that puts us in a really good position. They could have a land, right? I am going to do it. I'm going to play around the meat hook. And I think I'm just going to bite the bullet here. I think I'm going to bite the bullet and play around the meat hook. Right? So now they have to have exactly land and meat hook. This also allows us to play around. I mean, if they grabbed Invoke Despair, then they still got us, right? And that could be an option, but I think leaving Elspeth around is quite powerful. We're hellbent now. Let's see what they grabbed, right? And now we can technically stay ahead of the meat hook with Paragon. So let's see. They gain 2 life. Darn it. So close. So close. Oh, well. Now it's bad because obviously they get the Paragon back and we're in trouble. You know, I did what I could. I did what I could in the binding. All right, so like busted, like super busted, and we drew a land. I guess I'm trying to think if we play it out, if we just concede, right? That's my problem because they're at 5. And we have options. That being said, our opponent played absolutely amazing this game. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Love it. So, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, man. The resilience of this deck. I mean, literally, they're black-white, right? The most heavy removal combination in the game right now. And we've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 removal spells. Right? So I think that's pretty powerful. Yeah, Paragon's super busted right now. I definitely like it in our deck. Let's see what we top deck, right? We'll see what we have going on. I mean, I think they just Restoration here, right? There's no reason not to. Like, that's the most powerful card they have. I guess Shieldred. Okay. Yep, that gets their life total back up. That makes sense. And they still get to draw. Super solid, love it. And get her, but I think that's solidified. Good game. Well played, opponent. Well done, man. Yeah, we got outplayed for sure. All right, this one seems doable. We're on the play, right? We get a turn 2 veteran and a turn 3 Shanna with Wandering Emperor backup, and we have a backup Shanna if we need to. Yeah, let's keep this. I like it. I like it. I think this is a good hand for us. Like where things are going, my friend. Like where our hand is. Hopefully things play out well for us. Let's see. All right, cool. Stick to the game plan. Play a veteran, and then we have the ability to gain a little bit of life and draw some cards later. Hopefully we can get in there with the first Shanna and get some sweet damage in there, right? No green yet. Let's get in there for 1. See if our opponent does anything. We are going to run out the Shanna. I think it's perfectly fine to do that, right? Because then we have the opportunity of gaining or drawing a bunch of cards here. They have Essence Scatter, they have Syncopate, they have The World is their oyster. That being said, there was a pause prior to our attack. Okay, so we're going up against the domain deck. So that means something like our disturb cards and our emperors are going to be very powerful. Decline. So I am slightly inclined to... I think we're just going to draw here. Let's see if something happens. Alright, fair. So we still get to draw a card, and that's okay. That's still okay. We get to draw a card here. Play our second Shanna. That resolves, gain a life, and the turn trigger. And yes, we will take it, get a card back. Okay, alright, alright. We're not too shabby, not too shabby. Paragon, not going to do much against the domain deck. I believe most of their removal is, in fact, going to be... alright, we're just gonna gain life here. Or draw 3. Take action and draw 3. And we gotta discard a card. Discard a card. Let's discard a land. Well, we want to keep hitting our land drops. Well, we could play them with Paragon, so we can discard a land here. Right? I don't know what kind of board wipes they run. And now the issue is that maybe... Oh, clear skies. Okay. We're okay with that. Ooh, Elspeth. Nice. I wish we had a good way of interacting with this, but we really don't. The Ward 2 is going to be quite relevant as well. So what's the play, Jedi? What's the play? What's the play? We can go Paragon and then play the land. Oh, did we already play a land? Oops. That was my mistake. Alright. And then no attacks and draw a card. Right? They get to draw, but we do get to pick. So that was my mistake. I forgot. Our sequencing, I was thinking we were going to be a little... And maybe... Man, I don't... Now that they played that, I don't think they have a board wipe. Kami, okay. So they're going to get rid of the Paragon. If they attack us, we have a chance of getting in there for quite a bit of damage. And they played it smart. They played it smart. Okay, so we can Paragon again, play a land. We can Elspeth. Play our land. Play Danik. I want to play Emperor, so I think we just go here. And maybe that's wrong. Maybe it should have been Danik. Don't do anything. End the turn. Gain a life. Draw a card. Yeah, that Sphinx is doing some work for them, for sure. So they're going to bounce something. Oh, sick. Nice. Nice. And we got to discard. So, discard a Danik. And discard a Darian, but Darian could give us like a ton of damage here. So, I think we pitch the Danik, keep the land in hand. And choose a legendary permanent you want to keep. Alright, that's relevant. So they play it again, get rid of our Shanna. Right? So I like that. It's good play from our opponent. Nice, clean, healthy magic there. Yeah, unfortunately, we just don't have our safekeepings. So that is relevant. So let's see. We can play our Paragon and pull back this Shanna. Right? And this time we do it with... Okay, cool. They're attacking us. So we let that happen because we can't pay the ward. They get to draw 2. Right? Or is it 5? So they get to draw. So they get the Kami War. And this. Or the Herd. Herd is the scariest card, right? Because that's what lets them go wide on us. So we play Wandering Emperor plus, and then pitch to get rid of the Sphinx. This is really interesting. This is going to be a lot closer than I care for it to be. Their just removal package ended up being quite good. They can Kami War. Okay, yeah, they take the migration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They play the Celestis. That's going to let them go digging. End of turn, Emperor. And then the question is, do we plus Emperor or do we minus, right? Negate. Okay, fair. So never mind. Alright, play our land. Play Emperor. I have another one? It's pretty solid. We're going to lose something here.
I'm not overconfident.
Pay 2. I mean, it is what it is, right? We got to pay the iron price. Like, we could essence here if we really wanted to, but I don't think that's correct. I think we just really needed the, we need the absence for the Kami War. That way they don't get to attack. They didn't keep the other one. Paragon will allow us to get back Shanna. So they're gonna herd. Another Sphinx, man. That's rough. Them having another Sphinx is tough. Come on, deck. I got faith in you. I got faith in you. What are we doing with our lives here? What are we doing? Sphinx is hard. So play the Paragon, and I didn't play our land again. Oh no, man. Alright, clutch. Like, holy cow, yeah. Alright, fair enough, opponent. Fair enough. Let's kill the Kami War. I guess we technically don't have to kill the Kami War, now that I think about it, right? And do we plus, or do we just minus? It forces... Wait, do they have to hit a player? Sphinx deals 10 damage to a player. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're just going to plus here, then. So that way they have to make the active decision of going after our Emperor, and they don't get to draw. It's a step in the right direction. Them having the second counter spell, though, is pretty huge. Does Denix stop, though, the Kami War? I believe they do. Whenever Okachi manifest attacks, defending player chooses a non-land card in your graveyard. So it says player. Cards can't be the target of spells or abilities. I'm assuming it's an ability. Okay, so we deny them a little bit of card draw here. It's a step in the right direction. Right, let's see. Elspeth plus flying here. That's a 4. Still not enough. But Elspeth can take a hit from the Sphinx. Problem is when they play the herd migration, right? They've done an absolutely phenomenal job navigating this game. Absolutely phenomenal. Another Elspeth. So how do we stop the Sphinx? Just don't have enough mana to do both is the issue. Trigger. We need one more land. Bind. Oh my gosh. Yeah, alright. Like, man. Our opponent has just been killing it. We've been so punished for not having the safekeepings in our hand. Like, I think this game would have been entirely different if we could safekeeping one of our cards. That being said, those bindings have done a ton of work for our opponent. Yeah, we'll take it all. No blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can make a dude at least and make it to where he can block next turn if we so choose. The issue is Sphinx giving him a ton of card draw, though. That is going to be the issue. You get drag, and you get this. So drag to the bottom is going to kill their stuff too. So I think they let those two go. Oh, that's what they kept. Okay. So we can at least resolve our Elspeth, which is nice. Sorcery. All right. Yeah. Works. Come on. So Darian. Yeah. Just a scotch expensive. Just a scotch. Let's see if they go for the board wipe here. I don't think so, right? There's no reason to. They got an active Sphinx. Like, they just had the clutch counter spells. That's really what did it. Our opponent is no joke. They got it going on for sure. So, let's see. Darian down. And that's not gonna do it. Good game. All right. Missing green. But we can still play. We have turn 2 and then turn 3. Yeah, I think we can keep this. Not having green in hand, I think we have a little bit of time to go either way. Let's hold on to the Iganjo as long as we possibly can. Still gonna go ahead and play the Denic on 2. There we go. Look at that. Just the way we played it out. So, mono red artifacts. Denic is actually a really good spot here because that means they can't just Ronin like, oh, super, like they just would. A lot of these decks, they run Ronin in conjunction with the Automaton, right? 2 Automatons. That is a little scary. A little bit scary. That being said, I think we have the ability to gain enough life. Okay. Like, we'll have the safekeeping next turn, but yeah, that's fine. I think it's a 2-for-1. I think we're okay with that. I really do. Like, I thought about it. We knew they had something, right? But I think just being able to stop the automaton from growing is correct here. And then next turn we can... Okay, interesting. I am going to stop the automaton. Let's go here. Okay, I mean, I think it was still going to be a game, but I'll take it. Life game for the win. All right. Yeah. Turn 2 veteran into turn 3 Denic into a turn 4 adversary. Seems pretty good. We're going to keep this one. We're going to keep this one. I like it. Lead off with the old Spara headquarters. So we have a chance to play absolutely everything. Love it. Let's see. Oh, man. I am absolutely having a blast with this deck. Absolute delight. Let's see if we can finish off a strong. It's a bit of a doozy for show. Opponent in the tank on turn 1. Probably stepped away to go grab a beverage. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and take some time to hydrate. All right. What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? All right. I definitely think they stepped away at this point. Blue, you say? Well, let's see. Our land's coming to play. I guess we can protect. Is there any way? Yeah, we can just play a Denic on 2. I think that's okay. Or do we just... Yeah, so yeah, let's Denic on 2. Let's just be mana efficient, right? We'll get the life back, so we're not too worried about it. Debating about... Ooh, is it? Okay, let's go here so we can go double veteran. Attack. Nothing. So veteran seems good to me. Get the ball rolling on our life gain. No pause, so no counter magic. Sweet. So we have double white. We could definitely +1 and hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 next turn. Take him down to 11. Is that worth it? Like, it's kind of going all in, but we've been seeing the board wipes on turn 5, not turn 4, right? If they are running the dragon one, we still get to at least keep Denic. So that is a possibility. I don't know. That's a close one. I think we might. Depends on whether they leave up mana or not, right? If this is a turn they end up playing their Saga, the Mirror Breaker, then I think we go for it. If it is not, then we may hold off and just kind of get in for 4 so we don't overextend. I mean, granted, all these guys we can summon back, but I don't remember if we saw a pause on one. I don't think we did. Play land, and yeah, they didn't play anything, so we're just gonna slow roll it. Don't want to overextend into anything loony. So yeah, we're just gonna jam this way. Jam Arena. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Let's go. No pause. Alright, they do have a pause. Take them down to 14. Hold. Wanna hold. Wanna hold. I think maybe there's an argument. Thirst. What deck plays Thirst? So this is like a Spells Matters list. So we gotta make sure we kill the Jin, I think. Let's see. This could also be a bombardment list, which once again, last time we went up against that deck like this, I wasn't sure if Dennick stops it, right? Because bombardment just says exile, so that's the issue. They're reading Dennick. They're reading Dennick. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're gonna go ahead and just summon him back here. Ooh, Elspeth is nice, but yeah, we'll just resummon Dennick, and then get our triggers and get in there. Boom, boom. And what this is going to do is if they do wipe the board here, we at least get 3 treasures. We can summon these 2 guys back and then start plussing. So I think playing Adversary as our like trump card, I think is the more powerful play here. Right? And just using the card advantage we get from like playing stuff like that from our graveyard, I think is extremely valuable. It allows us to keep more cards in our hand. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Let's get in there. Get in there again. We could have potentially posed lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just gonna slow roll. Just gonna slow roll. At this point, yeah. At this point, like, it's up to them to do something. They're waiting for something. Victory. They wanted to draw here. That's gonna do enough to kill it. So, okay. I believe, is it another creature or it is? Okay, fair, right? Is it? Whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into graveyard from anywhere. That's right. But he's got disturbed, so it gets exiled. Got it, got it, got it. We will end of turn Emperor here to eat some of their mana. Emperor. Make a 2/2, and then Adversary. Right? They got to burn something here. So there is a good chance that we can make this Adversary resolve. They're picking their mana carefully. Fair. They're going to Urtai's Scorn. Alright, play land, go Adversary, pay 1, right? And maybe I've been too conservative. Maybe we should have just gotten in there and slammed. I don't know. I don't know. Yep, trigger. They feel like a bombardment deck to me. It feels like a bombardment. I wish we had a safekeeping here, man. Safekeeping, I think, would win us the game since they let the Adversary resolve. They wanted to make sure we tapped out. They have the burn. I think that's fine because the fact of the matter is we have nothing else going on. We don't have enough mana to play Paragon, so we will just go ahead and play this. Get 2 more triggers and then get in there. Put them at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, they don't seem like a tap out list to me. Right? So I think we just keep playing this game. And then if they wipe, we can summon 1 or 2 of them back. Hullbreaker Horror. Absolutely great. Full control. Let that resolve. Prior to that, kill it. Boom. They get a treasure. They can't use it this turn. So we definitely slow rolled it. And then play Paragon. Yeah, I'm gonna play Paragon. If they were willing to if they were willing to run out the Hull Breaker, well, I guess their burn is not gonna... All right, let's see if they wipe the board. Deluge. Okay, so now 5 mana removal is off the board, right? They have a clue, so I think we have it. Rending Flame, and there we go. All right, Plan C got us there. I'll take it. Well, friends, that is the deck. And yeah, I am pretty impressed with the way it played out, honestly. 4 out of 5 for this one. Yeah, it just really did the things I wanted it to do. I think we can shore it up just a little bit, right? There's a chance that we need either a little more interaction or maybe a little more protection. We're a little soft to board wipes, and that's why I'm hesitant to give it a 5 out of 5. I think you're pretty happy adding any of these cards to your collection, but yeah, it just a little bit. You saw in some of those games where we even, like, there was really no huge way for us to play around the board wipe other than just draw a bunch of cards with Shanna and keep a full grip. So that being said, I do think that maybe there's a consideration for maybe like a spell pierce or a negate or something like that, because there were a couple of times where we had TMU safekeeping in hand and it just didn't quite fit the bill. That being said, we also had blowouts with TMU safekeeping, so I think the card is fantastic. Lunark Veteran did a ton of work. Intrepid Adversary, Dennick, very impressed with Dennick, not gonna lie. Gallagreators is still kind of iffy on that one. That could probably be the flex slot as well. We could probably make those just more Voice of the Blessed, but I kind of wanted to make sure that we had a bunch of alternate ways of drawing cards with Shanna. Sarah's Paragon did great. Elspeth did great as well. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, because I did. And it's nice to have treasures like this that are really off meta. But yeah, that will do it, my friends. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you. Keep on struggling, because actually, I probably struggle more than you guys do. But hey, that's the point of the channel. So that will do it. So until next time, as always, my friends, happy gaming.